to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV. It's late night here in Newcastle. I didn't think I'd see you, Slim, but the game's the game. Surprises are surprises, and the contract has now finally been signed. It's been months in the making. It's Salt Papi versus Slim. It's the prime card. Glad to get it over the line.
Oh, man, I'm excited. I'm so excited. This is what the fans wanted for such a long time. And just when I just walked out as a surprise, like I felt the energy in the arena. It was so loud. Everybody was screaming. Everybody was so excited. So I'm excited just to give the fans what they want and put on a hell of a show on October the 14th.
We know now that there has been a little bit of history building up between the two of you. So how does it feel not to only get this fight over the line, but to get it on the prime card, which is, as far as this space is concerned, probably the greatest card that will ever happen?
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely the greatest boxing crossover boxing card. But now with us on the card, it is the greatest crossover boxing card of all time, you know? And I've been inspired by watching all these big fights, you know, in boxing this year. You know, we had Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. We had Caleb Plant versus Benavidez. We had Spence versus Crawford. And in our boxing world, in this world, this is like the Spence Crawford kind of in Misfits world. You know what I'm saying? Like me versus Papi. It's like we're the two best in Misfits. We both paved our way, made a name for ourselves. We both climbed the rankings to the top. And now one of us is going to be champ on October 14th.
When you look at the card, obviously, KSI, Tommy Fury, Logan Paul, Dylan Dennis, Waleed, Ding too, do you feel like it's important for you to steal the show with Salt Papi?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of good fights on the night, but I think me and Salt Papi are great fighters, and we're both great entertainers, and we're good friends too, man. You know, we both celebrated our wins in our last fight, you know, so there's not really bad blood between us, but it's competition, you know what I'm saying? We're competitive, we're both competitive, we both want to win really badly. And that's all it is, you know. We just want to put on a hell of a show. I think we are going to steal the show, honestly.
From your point of view, what is this kind of rumours, controversy about yourself and negotiations? KSI put tweets out. I think Mams have put tweets out. From your standpoint, what happened?
Man, you know, we had a lot of miscommunication. I wanted certain things my way. They wanted certain things their way, yada, yada, yada. So I stopped, you know, responding to them. And then they got upset about it. And then they took it to the internet. Which, you know, they have their ways of doing things, you know, but me personally, I don't like people, like, airing out my business, but, you know, it's cool, you know. What's happened. I really don't care like that, you know. Like, the internet doesn't bother me at all, you know what I'm saying, because I see it as, like, an alternate reality. It's like a fake reality. It's not real life, you know, so I really don't care. At the end of the day, it's entertainment, you know. Everybody was entertained. You know, those tweets, me and KSI going back and forth, had, like, 5 to 6 million views. Like, people were so tuned in, you know, and people were like, oh, Slim leaving Misfits. There's so much rumors about me going every single day. But yeah, I'm excited, man. You know, we ended up working things out, and I'm here to stay in Misfits, baby. Come on, baby. You already know.
Have you spoke to KSI in person today? I know he's in the ring. Are you cool? Is there a bit of tension between the two of you now?
Me and KSI talk shit to each other all the time on the internet. I'll tell you, the internet is an alternate reality. It's not a real life, you know. But in person, I'm cool and I respect him. I would love to fight him. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to fight him. That'll be a dope fight. But you know, I respect him. You know, he's an OG in the scene. You know, he's like. You know, like he paved the way for a lot of us, you know, so I have an immense respect for KSI. And he knows that. I tell him that all the time. You know, I tell him I respect, but I don't got to keep saying it, you know. Like, sometimes we got to talk shit too, baby, you know.
When you're studying Salt Papi, how much do you take away from that Anthony Taylor performance, and what weaknesses do you see in his kind of skill set?
I see that I feel like he's a one-way fighter. He fights best on his back foot. You know, he's a great counterpuncher. That's what's been winning him his fights. And I don't think he's good on his front foot at all. I don't think he fights good on the front foot. So if he tries to come on the front foot, it's going to be a long day for him. But, you know, like, I got a proper game plan to deal with him, and we're going to work it out on October 14th.
I literally just spoke to him a couple minutes ago. He said that he's going to knock you out with a body shot. He's going to fold you. Just your reaction to that?
Hey, man, tell him to bring it. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for anything he comes my way, because I'm going to catch him. If he tries to go to my body, I'm going to catch him with a sniper. I'm telling you that.
Do you think Salt Papi's the best opponent to date for yourself?
I think Yeah, I think technically speaking, he's definitely he gained his respect in the boxing world. You know, everybody respects him in boxing. You know, like Eddie Hearns of the world, the Ryan Garcias. They all love Saul Papi. You know, like who doesn't love like a chubby Filipino dude that could knock people out? You know what I'm saying? So even though I respect him a lot too as a fighter, he's my guy. You know, but this competition, they say he's the best. I want to prove that I'm the best. That's all it is. I'm challenging myself, and I hope all the youngins out there too, they could challenge themselves one day too.
We know pro boxing traditional is that world and the Misfits is that world, but does it bother you? Would you like your Ryan Taylors, your Eddie Hearns to say, actually, you know what, Slim can box?
Say it again?
Would you like the recognition that Saul Papi's been getting from the likes of Eddie Hearn?
No, I respect it. You know, he's been grinding. Saul's been grinding. I'm not the jealous type, bro. No, I respect that. Eddie Hearn respects me too as a fighter. He thinks I'm an awkward fighter, but I am an awkward fighter. That's the way I fight. And awkward fighters sometimes are difficult to deal with. That's what I got to say.
Last one. How are you going to beat Saul Papi on the Prime card?
Hey, I'm going to beat him by catching him with a right hand sniper. No one's ever the same. Every person I caught with my right hand hit the ground. The one person that didn't hit the ground was Tom Zanetti. He's big dude, I ain't going to lie. But he stumbled against the ropes when I caught him. When I caught him, he flew against the ropes like a couple times. So I had him like wobbling a lot when I caught him. So I know I've seen Anthony Taylor catch Saul Papi a lot of times. And I know I'm way more sharper, faster, quicker, and better looking than Anthony Taylor. So, you know, yeah.
Excellent, Slim. Thank you very much for being to IFL TV, and best of luck against Saul Papi.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Showtime.
You to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,